right. Hello, everyone, you wonderful people. This video is about avoiding procrastination using the power of procrastination. So, what it is I might start in a different place this time. This is the third time I've recorded this same video, right? And have I got some shade? No, I don't have any shade. Let's turn off my heater because it's plenty warm. So, and I'll put that visor down because the sun is blinding me. So, how do you use procrastination to avoid procrastination? Well, let's start with why it's so hard to ignore something that you need to that you're going to procrastinate about, right? Say your phone is making noises and you want to check that, instead of doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing. There's a part of your brain that goes, oh, there's something I need to check. There's something I need to check. There's something I need to check. Hey, why aren't you checking it? Don't you know that you should check it? It might be really interesting. It might be really boring, but you won't know until you check it. Did you know that? Did you know that you need to check it? And it goes on and it's relentless, right? And it doesn't stop. So, when you just use willpower, it's like you're dealing with a child and the child is like, hey, can we buy a chocolate? 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 Right? On and on and on. And you can't, if you just keep saying no, 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 then, it just gets worse, right? But if you're able to say, if you're good, we'll see, or yeah, we'll do it later. We'll buy a chocolate later. Not right now, but we'll buy one later. Then in doing so, the child's going to be quiet, right? The same goes with your brain. What you do is you simply say, I will check this social media, or I will do this thing after I've finished the task, after I have completed whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing instead, right? It's really that simple. You have to genuinely mean it. You have to genuinely promise yourself that. And in that way, it takes the edge off it. It's like having a Panadol. It doesn't cure your headache, but it certainly takes the edge off it so that your willpower isn't being used up. So that's that sort of side of it. And like some really good examples, I've sort of talked to quite a few different people about this in different scenarios, and it seems to be reasonably effective for all sorts of things. So for me personally, I freaking love things from the bakery, all the sweet stuff, cakes, eclairs, like you name it, all those sort of things, man. I'm such a sucker for it. A good muffin, like a fresh muffin. Like, even like a pizza roll or something, man. Oh man, I'm hungry. I'm really hungry now. I'm a sucker for those things. But what I usually do is, and especially around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and what I do is I just say, it's nearly dinner time. I'll get one on my way home from work, right? I'll get one on my way home. And then I'll be like, it's nearly 5:30. It's only like 2 hours from 5:30. I may as well just wait, and then I can have all the cake I want. And what ends up usually happening is I forget because the craving is past, and then I don't have to have it. I just go home. Another thing that I might do is another scenario is I've talked to friends about quitting smoking and stuff. One method is, first of all, being busy. so that you can use it as leverage. So, for example, what I mean by leverage is you can say, all right, I'm going to have my cigarette, and it's going to be the best cigarette in the world. Once I finish this task, then I'll do it. And then keep finding tasks to do. That simple, right? It's the applications of this technique are quite vast. They're so simple as well. It's a simple thing. It's tricking your brain into doing what you want, because you should be, your brain should be used as a tool. You shouldn't be tooled by your brain. You shouldn't be told what to do. Do you know what I mean? By your own brain. You should choose to. Not to say you shouldn't listen to your body. You should listen to your body, take notes, and then do whatever needs to be done. Not in constant reaction mode. You know what I mean? You should be in action mode, where you choose to do everything. Everything you do in life is a choice, is your choice specifically. And so choosing to procrastinate when you, on your terms, is a empowering technique to use. Willpower alone is not as empowering, in my opinion, because it will wear you down. And if it wears you down, it's in the process, it's taking your power away from you. And unless there are techniques to build willpower, but just saying no isn't really one of them. So anyway, shortest video ever, 7 minutes. I'll leave it at that. I think I got the message across. So let me know what sort of techniques you guys use to avoid procrastination, to build willpower, to get shit done, whatever. There's so many out there, and this is just one of probably a billion different techniques that you could use. And I won't go into them because this video should be short. Okay, see you. Let me know what you think. Bye. Do it.